G'day Pete, Wybot here, Filthy Wybot 74 with some Black Ops 4 gameplay in the background. This is on Slums, 17-0. And I thought, well, as the Xbox One X has been sent off to get replaced, I've got a couple of weeks before I get a new one. I thought I might as well go for the hard drive, and it came across this gem. And I looked at it, and look, I could have just uploaded it by itself, but it was, you know, I go a bit campy here, it gets a bit boring, so I thought I might as well just use it as a commentary. And look, this topic came into my, well, the title came into my head today when I was watching a video by this fellow who's popping up on your screen now, Casey Neistat. Now, if you don't know who Casey Neistat is, he's a vlogger, you can say he's like the YouTube poster boy. You can say he's a bit of that, but he's from New York, and I like his videos because they're very high quality. I like seeing parts of New York. It's a city I want to go to. So I watched some of his videos, and he's doing a 3-part thing on social media and the effect it's had on us. And he's one brought up a recent one, and I'll link it in the description, talking about how, well, it's through the Washington Post, so it's just not based in America, but I think you can say it has similar effects here in other parts of the world. But he's talking about how social media has, well, affected the, how can you say, well, as my title says, too much social gratification, not enough fornication. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put fornication in there, but he's basically saying that young men aren't, or we're not having as much sex as they used to because of social media and other things in younger age compared to men from a long time ago. When I say a long time ago, we're talking about 10 or 15 years, and I just sat there and thought to myself, what did I do before social media, before streaming Netflix and TV series? What did we do before we had, you know, smartphones and tablets like that, and how has it affected us in a positive or a negative way? And from your younger generation there, it brought a whole fathom of thoughts into my head, because it has been good, but it can be bad. And one of the things he really brought up was intimacy, and how people aren't as intimate as they used to be because of social media and because of what you say, friends. Like, okay, I've got 4,000 friends on Facebook, but how many of them are really your friends? And there are things like, you know, past 10 o'clock back in the days, there wasn't much else to do. Entertainment-wise and TV-wise. But you look at it now, people. You've got consoles, gaming, streaming, uploading, and that's one of the key things they brought into. People more interested in watching streams or streaming, playing YouTube or playing on their consoles. They actually were saying and hinting in his video, which I'll link in the description again, that consoles were pretty much causing people not to fornicate. That's the way I saw it. I was like, oh man, and I was a busy day at work, so I was in between in and out. I was just saying to myself, how could consoles be that reason that, well, I can understand it, you know, because we get addicted when I get the high score, and there's games out competing against each other, and it's 24/7, whereas before it was only Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 or 9 to 10. And you look at it, Netflix is a classic example. It can be streamed onto 3 different devices in the one house: phone, tablet, TV, and you can binge watch TV series from the past to the recent. I mean, could you imagine if Game of Thrones, all 8 seasons, whatever it was, came out on Netflix? People would binge watch that till God knows when, and they'd hardly get any sleep. It's one of the most popular things, is binge watching TV on Netflix. So, you know, rather than getting groovy or getting sexy with your partner, you got to get in there and just become couch potatoes. That's social media and Facebook, Instagram, and look, the other one was people streaming, because everybody wants to, and I'll admit to me as well, would like to have the lifestyle of Ninja, but you even hear him saying, look, I need a break. And I see Goldie and other people, you got to walk away from the screens, and there has been studies into it. So, really, there seems to be that gratification to get heaps of different followers and different likes from different people. And at the end of the day, is it really what we want? Is it really improving on things, or is it making life more difficult for us? So we've got to learn a balance. And you have to tell me, people, and this is a pretty serious conversation, do you think it's affecting us? I mean, I don't know, at the same time, I realise that teenagers are shagging more than a lot more than when I was a teenager. These are serious conversations. I don't know where they're getting this information from. Is it an American thing? I mean, look, I'm basically going to say, people, look, go out there and frolic as much as you can, but do it with people you respect, and do it respectfully, and do it with, you know, the proper things in place, like, you know, contraception and stuff like that. Trust me, you know, they say mums and dads are forever. Finally got the sniper's nest. So that's, I mean, you watch the video and tell me what you think in the comment section down below. Even if you're not a fan of Casey Neistat, watch it, because he is very, very PC, and he's a poster boy. At the very beginning he says, I'll talk a bit about sex, but he doesn't go into details compared to a plethora of other videos and channels out there. But it's an interesting topic, and I like videos which are thought-provoking, and he does it in a very cool way. There's a very cool style that he's got. Like him or dislike him, you can't deny the guy is entertaining. He's good for the platform. I don't care what anybody says. He's very good for the platform. He's not a gamer. He's more of a tech dude and camera dude and drone dude. And the points he brings up when he's talking about social media are very valid and very good. And he is, you can say he's got a very good aficionado on the whole scenario, being, something like 14 million subscribers himself. And he used to do daily vlogs. I think he's one of the first people to start with a daily vlog. So there you go, peeps. Tell me what you think. Are we getting too much social media gratification and not fornicating? You tell me in the comment section down below. All of you, all ages. Of course, be respectful. I don't care what sexuality you are, whatever. As long as you respect the loved one you're with and life is all good and you're happy and healthy, is all I really tend to care about. But at the end of the day, people, are we going for the likes, the uploads, the comments more than are we going for the intimacy and the companionship of what we should all deserve or need? We are creatures are meant to be in a couple or relationship regardless of what sexuality, whatever. People, we are. And it's important. And if social media takes us away from that or makes us disengaged, that could be a bad thing. But don't get me wrong, it's also going to improve people that don't talk and get out amongst them all as well. There's Sweet Anita is a classic example of how social media and technology has helped her. Sweet Anita is definitely one. I'll link one of her videos in the description, which is a beautiful video. I highly recommend you watch it. The two videos I'll link in the description down below are a must watch. Frank and Tab, a good day to know you. Always keep it positive. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next couple of weeks, just bear with me, peace, will be Black Ops 4 videos, which I got up here. But when I get the new Xbox, my new Xbox One X, when it comes back from Microsoft in a week or so, I'll say Gears of War 4, more Division, stuff like that. Hell, I'm enjoying playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare on the PlayStation 4. I might even crank that up and see if I can record that. Because trust me, man, that's a COD I actually quite like. It's a lot of fun. Look at this guy. See, this is sweaty gameplay compared to mine. Mine's conservative. I had a mission when I started this match. I didn't want to die. On slums, it's pretty hard to do. And I think that's quite an achievement, if you ask me. And I wasn't camping. You can tell I wasn't camping. So frag and tab. Be good to those that know you. Always keep it positive. Be respectful to others. And I'll catch you mofos in the next video. And you'll see the score coming up here. I got 17 and 0. It was a Saturday afternoon. I think when I got this, I was a bit tired, but I was impressed I got the game footage anyway. So like I said, people, tell me what you think. Look at the two videos I've linked in the description down below, or the description, sorry, and have a wonderful holiday. And like I said, I'll catch you in the next video. Oh yeah.